I've smelled alcohol in her breath. I'm worried about someone raping her, drugs. It's horrifying. It's scary.
Someone has deliberately cut this fly screen with the intention of removing a child from that premises. This is a clear criminal act.
She's alive. I feel like she's alive.
18-month-old Rama El-Danawi was abducted from her bed in 2005.
From the outset, police have been working on two scenarios. Either she wandered away or she's been the victim of a child abduction. As a mother of 8 leaves her home with police, she's forced to contemplate the worst, that her youngest daughter may have been abducted.
She was in a bed. She was actually sleeping between 2 of her sisters, and there were, in fact, 5 young girls in the room.
While police and volunteers scoured the Sydney suburb of Lanier, her father, Hussein, made this plea.
Please, if anyone know anything, they can connect the police station. We worry about her.
Now, 2.5 years later, Detective Nick Sedgwick is preparing a case for the coroner with just one piece of evidence.
This is the original fly screen that was removed from the window the day that Rama disappeared. Our forensic testing indicated that the fly screen was deliberately cut from the outside in a U shape. I'd like to not handle the original exhibit, so we do have a replica exhibit here. And the forensic tests did indicate that the fly screen was cut from the outside deliberately with a sharp instrument, which would most definitely enable a person to fit through if they desired to. It clearly shows to us that Rama had not wandered out an open door. This is a clear criminal act by someone to take that child away from the El-Danawi family.
At the New South Wales Missing Persons Unit, Constable Phil Green is speaking to the mother of Jessie Evans, a 12-year-old who's run away again.
Just making inquiries in regards to your daughter, Jess. Yeah, have you had any contact with her since she went missing?
Well, she actually went missing Thursday night.
Last Thursday, was it?
Last Thursday, she was meant to come home from the shops there, and she didn't. And she sent a text message the next night, a Friday night, saying, "I'm so sorry, Mum, I'm on my way home now. You can ground me." But she just never turned up home.
That was 6 days ago. A long time for any 12-year-old to be on the streets.
Is there a reason why you waited so long to report her missing?
I felt as though she had improved a little bit, so that's why I gave her that little bit of time out in Hornsby, but she was to come home, but she didn't.
So this is the longest she's ever been away?
Yes. I've found out that she's possibly not in the area, that she's possibly down towards the city.
How did you get that information?
Well, the little girl that she's been hanging around with, when I say little, she's not little, Ashley Panetta, I think her last name is.
Right.
And Ashley's mother actually rang me. She believes that the girls were down hanging around the cross in Town Hall Station.
Okay. When did you last speak with her mother?
That was last night.
Last night. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. A bit concerning. A 12-year-old girl in King's Cross is definitely very concerning to us. She's very much at risk by being in a location like that. King's Cross, there's drugs, there's prostitution, so we really hope that she's not getting involved in anything like that. Yep. So I think it's important that we go and track her down and see if we can locate her.
Back on the case of kidnapped Rama El-Danawi, Detective Nick Sedgwick and Senior Constable Steve McAllister are on their way to the Danawi home.
I try to get out and visit the family as much as I can to, most importantly, to give them an update on the investigation, to see if they've got any new information that they want to give to me that can help, and also just to see how they're coping emotionally with everything.
After more than 2 years of intensive investigation, Nick believes the tiniest detail could still break the case.
Anything been happening lately? Is there anything strange happened around the house or anything like that that you think might, be relevant to us?
No.
No, nothing. Okay.
It's all right.
So, Hussein, what have you told all the children about what happened to Rama?
They ask me who took it. So we don't know who, but someone. We can't say like your sisters go on holiday or go and come in next day because that holiday they gotta finish.
Yeah.
And that next day, it have to come in next day. So where is my sister? So we tell them, somebody been took your sisters, and yeah, we tell them the story. We're waiting for her.
Through all this happening, you always tried to be strong in front of the kids, in front of your children.
That's right. I have to be strong next to my children and show them, your sister, she's missing, but the life, it's not over. We have to keep going because we have a family. One missing, but we have a 9. But we have to look after the 9.
Rama's mother, Alia, even today is still too grief-stricken to talk about her abducted baby girl.
So always a traumatic experience for Hussein and his family. It forces them to relive what happened, but it is important. And they are dealing with it. They're getting support and strength from each other, and that's how they deal with what's happened to them.
Phil and Joe are now on the road in the chase for 12-year-old Jessie Evans. She's been on the run for 6 days.
Yeah, we're just on our way out to Ku-ring-gai to visit Jess's mum. We're going to try and get some more information as to where she might be, friends she's staying with, and see how we go. And we'll go from there.
When they arrive, Jessie's mother, Alison, is being supported by her friend Lisa.
Yeah, have you heard from her since the time I spoke to you on the phone?
No, I haven't.
Do you know if she took some clothes with her?
Not that I'm aware of. They group together and they swap clothes. They stay at each other's place. And
Yeah, was there any arguments or something that happened prior to her leaving?
she's been a typical teenage daughter, and this is not the first time that she's gone missing, and I tried to ground her, sort of thing, but she, like I said, she sort of was doing quite well. It was almost like a reward of giving her that little bit of time to herself. Make sure you come home. So she didn't. So she sits there and says, yes, Mum, I'm sorry, I did this, that, and the other, and then turns around and does the opposite thing as what she.
Are there any other issues that we need to know about in regards to your daughter? Does she use alcohol, drugs, or anything?
She's been picked up intoxicated once down there, and a couple of times that I've picked her up in Hornsby, I've smelled alcohol in her breath, and there again, come home and tried to ground her and this, that, and the other, but it seems to snowball and make things worse half the time. So I'm worried about someone raping her, drugs. It's a big worry, and it's a worry the fact that she's been picked up intoxicated already at an age of 12. It's horrifying. It's scary.
In the abduction case, little Rama's dad, Hussein, is reconstructing the night his daughter was stolen.
And this night, I was sitting here, lie down here, and it really was hot. Like 38, 39, 40 degrees.
So her parents let her stay with them in the air-conditioned living room until she fell asleep.
So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I just move her from here and take her to inside. We put her in her bed with her sisters and we back to sleep, me and my wife.
And that was the last time they ever saw their baby girl.
And we wake up next day. Well, my wife, she asked, where's Rama? No one saw Rama. And when we went to outside, we saw the flat screen have been cut. So I saw the white Rama, she's gone.
So where we are here is we're outside the window where Rama was sleeping the night that she was taken. And the window is a sliding window here that was open on the night, and the fly screen was cut down this side, across the bottom, and up that side. The possible scenarios that we've had to consider that may have happened to Rama is she may have been taken by a childless couple or a childless individual who wanted to raise Rama as her own. We considered the possibility it was a crime of opportunity. Someone passing by has come in, caused the cut and taken Rama out. Also, the possibility that we had to consider is that it was a targeted attack, that someone has been able to watch the family, watch the premises, and a time when they were going to commit this offence, and again when they decided to take Rama out of her bed for whatever purpose.
Police are sure someone must have seen something. So now they're asking for any eyewitnesses to come forward in the hope of putting an end to 2.5 years of torture. At the same time, Phil and Joe are searching a mall for 12-year-old runaway Jessie Evans.
Hi girls, how you going? You might know this girl, she goes to your school, I think.
Oh,
Jess?
yeah, she does.
Have you seen her today or recently? She's been reported missing.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen her around, babe.
What about friends? Do you know who her friends might be and if they're here at the moment?
Jaden might know her.
Yeah.
Those group of people sitting down at Starbucks.
All right, thanks for your help with that, girls.
Thank you.
Okay. Hey guys, how you going? Just wondering if you've seen a girl who hangs around here, Jess.
I know her. Jessie. Last time I saw her was how long ago? Fucking, I don't know, about 3 days ago. Yeah.
Who was she with at the time?
A chick called Ashley. She actually stayed at my place the other night. I think it was Saturday.
Oh, which one was that?
Jessie? Yeah.
Okay, so she was with you on Saturday.
Yeah.
Was Ashley staying with you too, or
No,
just
it's
her?
just Jessie.
Did she say why she left home? Now, there's also mention that they might have gone to Town Hall.
Yeah, she said she hangs around Town Hall a lot now.
What's down there anyway?
A bunch of steps, a bunch of emos and lads, that's it.
Was she involved in that, is she?
She hangs around this kind of people. Yeah.
All right. Been very helpful, guys. I appreciate that. Okay. All right.
Thanks, guys.
At least Jessie's been seen, but not for 4 days now. So her mum asks for help.
Jess, please, just come home. It's all we want you home. You're not in trouble, just come home. We want you here where you're safe and where I know where you are.
At Sydney's Town Hall, police are on the hunt for 12-year-old runaway Jessie Evans, who's been missing now for almost a week.
Hey guys, how you going? We're from the missing persons unit. We're trying to look for a young lady. If I show you a picture, can you have a look and see? Do you recognise her for it?
She's only 12 years old.
Yeah,
She's 12?
Yeah, she's only 12. She looks a lot older. She's well matured for her age.
She'll just run away or...
She's been away since 6 days now, so...
Wow. I know who it is. What type I know who it is. She was here
yesterday.
She was here yesterday? Yeah, she was here yesterday.
Was she?
Yeah, she was with Blake. Oh, awesome.
So what time was that?
It was yesterday, like lunchtime.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did you talk to her and find out where she was
I just like heard her name, so I was like, Jessie, and then she looked at me, and then Blake was like, Rrr.
She didn't mention to anyone where she might have been going?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Police are just one step behind, so they check out the underground train station.
Next train to arrive on platform 1 goes to Liverpool. First stop Central, then all station to Liverpool.
Hi girls, how you going? Just trying to find a young girl who's gone missing. She's only 12. I thought maybe you might know her. That's what she looks like. Understand? That's right. I thought we'd just ask in case you bumped into her. Thank you. We didn't have any luck around the Town Hall area, so what we might do now is go back to Hornsby and speak with some of the friends, some of the locations where she stayed overnight, and see if we can get some new information. Maybe she's at one of those places now.
Meanwhile, back at police headquarters, there's a breaking case. Constable Lee Hadley is calling the father of missing 21-year-old mother of 3, Renee White.
Paul White speaking.
Hi, Mr. White. It's Lee Hadley calling from the Police Missing Persons Unit. How are you going?
Renee is a single parent of 3 toddlers who lives with her mum. 5 days ago, she left home to spend the weekend at her father's, but then vanished.
So, has Renee still got stuff at your house that she needs to come and pick up?
She does. She certainly has. Yeah, her change of clothes and bag and her wallet.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty unusual that she wouldn't have a wallet with her if she was going out.
Well, isn't it? Yeah.
Lee now calls Renee's mother to see how she's coping with the 3 children, all under 4 years old.
Well, I'm just beside myself at the moment. I've been howling most of the day. I don't think I've got any tears left.
Okay. And so the children are with you now?
Yes.
And so do they know what's going on? Are they're asking about Mum, are they? Or no, they're okay?
The little boy is. He's always asking for his mother.
Yeah.
It's hard to comprehend how any mother could take off without her children. Back in the hunt for 12-year-old runaway Jessie Evans.
There's someone over here.
Police are following up on a lead that Ashley, a girl Jessie is thought to be running with might be hiding out in this block of units.
You, Michelle?
Yeah.
Hi, Michelle. My name's Senior Constable Green. This is Senior Constable Campbell. We're from the Missing Persons Unit.
Yeah.
We're making inquiries in regards to two girls that have been missing, Ashley and also Jessie Evans.
I don't know the other girl.
I believe that Ashley may have stayed with you on the Monday night.
She stayed here on Monday night, yeah. She left at 11:30. Well, I just said to her to go up to Hornsby and go Doreen's, and I don't know what happened to her after that.
Okay, because both girls have been missing still, and I know Jessie's been missing for 6 days now, and she's only 12, so we're really concerned. I just wondered, did they mention where they might be going? If there's another place they might be staying?
For the cops, this case just gets more frustrating. So Phil tries Jessie's mobile again in the hope he might catch her.
Yeah, hi Jessie, it's Senior Constable Green from the Missing Persons Unit. You there? Hello?
Across town, Lee Hadley's on her way to interview the father of the 21-year-old missing mother of 3 toddlers.
It seems quite out of character that you'd leave 3 young children at home with your mum and just go missing, or not make contact. So it's the unknown at this stage that is a concern. Hi, Paul, is it?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lee Hadley and this is Gary Bailey from the Police Missing Persons Unit. Do you have any ideas of who she might be with?
No.
No. And what was her mood on Saturday?
Good. Excellent, yeah.
No, she hasn't got any worries or
Well, she didn't, nothing she spoke to me about. Renee said she was going next door to Eddie's, which he lives a couple of doors down from my place. And that was the last I seen of her, until I went to Eddie's place a few hours later and he said, well, she grabbed some money off him and was heading to the railway station. She never spoke of any issues or anything going through her mind or anything as far as things are getting on top of her or anything. No, everything was sweet. Well,
no argument or anything?
No.
And you get on pretty well with her, do you?
Yes, I do, yes. Yeah.
Well,
I love my daughter.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can find her as quick as possible, and just see what's wrong,
Thanks for your time.
No problems at all,
Nice to meet you, Paul.
Thanks for yours.
Take care. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Hello, is that Jessie?
Back on the Jessie Evans case, it seems Phil's managed to get the 12-year-old runaway on the phone again.
Hello? Sounds like she answered her phone, but unfortunately she terminated the phone call as soon as I identified myself. So we know she's okay, that's one thing. She's answering, but I'll try again and see how we go.
Hello?
Jessie. Yeah, the phone keeps cutting out. Where are you? Where are you?
Hello?
Jessie, where are you?
Hello?
Where are you at the moment? You there? Jessie?
Hello?
Hello? This is weird. Maybe she's saying the same sort of thing every time. Maybe it's a recording or something.
Hello? Hello?
And then he realises he's been conned by a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't say a word, and it's exactly the same. What it appears is it's a voicemail message that's on her phone. It sounds like she's talking, but then it's the same message over and over. So, unfortunately, she's just got to divert to that message, so we can't get onto it at this stage, but we'll keep trying. Go back to the office, make some phone calls and see how we go.
"18-month-old Rama El Danawi was snatched from her bed in 2005 as she slept with her 4 other sisters. Senior Constable Robert Powell was the search coordinator on the case.
We initially started at the El Danawi house, and from there it was determined that it was going to probably be a more large-scale sort of search, so we came down to here to Mere Park. We set up a command post here. We gridded the entire suburb of Lanier. Every house that was in that gridded area had to be door knocked.
So Rob, when you were doing the search, obviously you had a lot of interaction with the residents of the area. What was their general attitude? Were they helpful?
They were great. And as you can appreciate, a lot of the people around here have kids of their own, and a lot of the police and the SES and the rural fireys and everyone involved in the search have kids of their own. So it was pretty emotional, and and it was something that everyone did their best and everyone who could helped out.
It's a case everyone relates to, but no one more than Rama's family.
Every time she saw you go outside, she wanna follow you. I like the children in this age, you the best, really.
And he cherishes this precious last photo he took of Rama just 2 days before she was abducted.
She was just there and playing flower, and I saw her. I swear I saw her. Earlier, I called my wife. She said, "What is she doing?" I said, "Leave her." This means too much for me. And look, because she was looking to me when I have the photo. Look, they can tell the eyes, like, I call her Rama, and I have the photo.
A few suburbs away, Gary and Lee are about to meet with the mother of 21-year-old Renee White. Renee walked out on her 3 toddlers, leaving her mother to care for them.
Hi, Eunice. I'm Lee Hadley. I spoke to you yesterday on the telephone. This is Gary Bailey.
Pleased to meet you. How are you?
Hello.
He's going.
So you were like Renee's state of mind on Saturday night?
Everything seemed to be pretty good. And then her father said that he hadn't seen her, and her wallet and everything was left inside the at the house. That's probably after about a day or so we got a bit worried when she didn't turn up.
Where do you think Renee is?
I don't know. I know she's been going through a lot with the separation of her partner, but unfortunately she doesn't realise that it's affecting her whole family, you know, the ones that are left behind waiting.
So no doubt she's sort of suffering from a bit of depression and that issue, you think?
I think so.
Yeah. How are the kiddies going? Are they sort of wondering where she is at all? Or?
The little boy, he tends to fret for her, but the little girl, she's pretty much happy. As long as she sees her brother, she's happy.
Kersia is 3, her Sakya is 2, and then there's the 10-month-old baby.
Renee, if you're watching this, you've got 3 children here that really love you and a family that love you. Just come home.
Back on the kidnap case, Rama's sisters are writing letters to her, something their parents have encouraged so they stay close to her.
Mina, you still remember Rama, your sister? Did you miss her? Yeah, she miss you too. All right, what'd you write, Lena?
Dear Rama, all the police have been searching for you. We all miss you. I remember when we played outside with you and had a lot of fun.
To Rama, I really miss you and I love you so much. I remember when we used to have so much fun together. I also remember when we were cleaning the backyard, then the next day we never got to see you. And every night when I am in bed, I think of you and I start crying. Every time when I look at the picture of you, I remember you.
Shizafa, tell me, what'd you write?
Rama, it's been 2 or 3 years and we haven't heard anything about you. I sometimes feel sad and say, why would anyone take a little girl?
All 4 girls were in the same bedroom as Rama the night she was taken. So big sister Lena makes this heartbreaking appeal.
Rama, I really miss you. When I'm sleeping, I think of you and I cry. If somebody's seen her, please tell the police. We really miss her. Can you please come back, Rama?
Back in the search for the single mother of 3, Renee White, and Gary finally has a lead.
Watches yet? That was yesterday?
Not too far away, Renee has been withdrawing money from her account.
That was all yesterday. There's any times on there?
We've been able to establish that Renee might be in the Mariong area. We've put 2 and 2 together that also her ex-partner, the father of her 3 children, lives in the Mariong area. So we've got an address for him. We're going to head over there because there's a possibility Renee might be there, and that'd be quite good if we found Renee today and be able to reunite her with her family and children and make sure she's all right. Hi, how you going?
After walking out on her 3 children several days ago, police have finally caught up with Renee White.
Renee, how you going? Your mum and dad have reported you as missing to the police.
Your father, he's
Pretty concerned about you.
taking it pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, your mum's struggling with the kids, trying to find babysitters and stuff with work, and she's a bit stressed out.
Oh, okay.
So you really need to make contact.
Yeah.
Just to let them know you're all right.
Yeah.
So what was the spur of the moment to come here?
No, I just came down here to have a talk because the last time I seen him was on bad terms and I didn't like that feeling that I was having. So I decided to come here and have a talk.
Have you sorted your stuff out yet? Yeah. At a point where you're right to go home and stuff? Yeah.
I was going to go back this day and that day. Or like Monday and then Tuesday and then Wednesday, and I was like, oh, I'm too buggered. Couldn't be bothered, it's too hot.
Almost amused, she wonders what all the fuss is about. For this 21-year-old mother of 3, talking to her ex-in-laws seemed far more important.
I got chocolate on this.
How are you feeling now, Mum?
Relieved that she's still intact, angry because of the situation, the worry that she's put the whole family through.
You won't do this again, will you? Promise?
Obviously they've got some issues to work out as to why Renee left for 5 days in the first place, but hopefully they'll have some family time now and be able to deal with that.
Meanwhile, out on the road, Phil and Joe are following up on a tip-off about 12-year-old runaway Jessie Evans. She's now been missing for a week.
It's unusual for a 12-year-old to be out that long. Generally, they might go missing for a day or so, but they'll usually come home, change their clothes, food. She's obviously been held up by some friends or something like that, and hopefully we can locate her today.
But there's no one home.
Hi, girls. How you going?
Then, as they're about to leave, they run into these girls.
Here comes a camera. We're from the missing persons unit, and we're trying to locate a missing young girl.
Oh my gosh, I know her.
Have you seen her in the last couple of days?
No. But my sister might have seen her. She's her friend. She's
Alana?
Yeah, Alana.
So where's Alana living at the moment then?
In Mount Cola.
Mount Cola. Can I get that address? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Please. Mount Cola, is it?
Yeah, Mount Cola.
All right, thanks very much for that.
All right, thanks. All right.
See ya.
See ya.
It's just getting too long now for a 12-year-old to be away from home.
Hi, how you going? Just making some inquiries in regards to a missing person.
Yeah.
This person here. Her name's Jessie, is it?
Jess.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, no,
Has she
not with
been
us.
here or...?
No, she's never come over here.
But Alana's living here at the moment?
Alana lives
All right. Is it possible that someone from here could speak with Alana when she gets home from school and see if she knows where she is? That'd be great. Thanks very much for that. Thank you. Unfortunately, we come up empty again with this location, but all the addresses so far lead us to the Hornsby area, so what we might do now is go to the local PCYC club. They deal with a lot of young people, so maybe they might have some information that might be able to help us.
At the same time, Mandy and Dan hit the road in the new case of 85-year-old Lamberto Bottarella. An Italian immigrant, Lamberto has been reported missing by his only relative.
I'm worried because he is old and he does live alone and leads quite a sheltered life, I guess, according to his family. He's a bit of a loner, so that worries me that perhaps he doesn't have a lot of friends and family down here. So we find with a lot of the old people, you know, they're in constant contact with family and friends, but when you don't have that, it's hard to sort of keep track of where they're living or where they've gone.
And naturally, the first stop is Lamberto's home.
Try luck first.
No luck. But Mandy then questions neighbour
Lives in number
Marlena.
14. Do you know Mr. Botterill?
I know him, I know.
You know him?
I know. This my friend tell me before him fall down inside, broke a leg.
Oh, okay.
He broke a leg and nobody, not too many blood lost. After take him to hospital, put nursery home.
How long ago was this? Do you
Maybe, she say maybe 15 April, something like that.
Wow,
okay. But somebody saw missing person.
Yeah, he's been reported missing by his family.
Oh, family.
His family. Yeah, they don't live in Sydney, they're up in the country.
Marlena doesn't know what nursing home, but thinks her neighbour might know.
I go home, I call you. I call my friend, what happened where this man, after I can call you.
Thanks, Marlena. You have a good day.
Okay, you too. Yeah, it's okay, no worry.
Excellent.
Thank you for
Thanks.
that.
See you later.
At least Lamberto is alive. The challenge now is to find where he's recovering. Back in the hunt for 12-year-old runaway Jesse Evans, Phil and Joe are now getting help from the local Police Citizens Youth Club.
We're just following up a couple of missing young 12, 13-year-olds. I was wondering if it's possible if we can display the missing persons poster here somewhere where the young people might see it, because that way, if they recognise it, maybe they might have some information that might help us find it.
Fine, we have heaps of people coming through the doors, particularly young ones doing a lot of our activities, so...
Excuse me for a sec.
And then Phil gets the call that will break the case.
Missing persons unit, so you come to Greensween.
Phil, Dan.
Yeah, Dan, yeah, good, what's happening?
Yeah, mate, I just had a call from Jesse Evans' mum.
Oh, okay.
And they said Jesse's been sighted with the other girl down at Town Hall. They've just been sighted only a few minutes ago, and Jesse's mum's on her way into Town Hall right now.
So police rush off to the city. Problem is, it's a 40-minute drive. But this time, he wants to be one step ahead of them.
Well, I'll make a call to the local police now, and we'll head down there too, but we'll try and get them there to be sighted and hopefully find out why they've gone missing.
In the search for 85-year-old Lamberto Botterill, Mandy and Dan have had a very quick result. They've found him at a nursing home where he's recovering from his broken leg.
As far as we know, he did get help. The ambulance arrived and took him off to hospital where he was treated, and he's now in a nursing home, and according to his neighbours, he won't be going back home. So sad in one way, but he's alive, and hopefully his family will be happy with that. Hello, Berto. My name's Mandy.
Yes.
This is Dan. How's your leg? You had a bad fall, did you?
No, still not okay.
Silvano and Anne, they rang us because they worried about you. They haven't seen you. If I ring them on the phone, would you like to talk to them?
Yes.
I'll be happy to hear your voice that you're okay. They don't know where you were. Anne, it's Mandy from the Missing Persons Unit. How are you going? I've got someone here you might want to speak to. Yeah, just talk. Yep.
Silvano? Anna, I am right now. I go back to my unit.
But sadly, it's highly unlikely Lamberto will ever move back into his unit.
We're lucky that had a really good ending. With elderly people, sometimes they have a fall and can lay there for days and not get a good result like we have today. The family are thrilled, and they're going to head down, hopefully from Casino, and I guess they'll sit down and work out where to from here.
In the case of 12-year-old runaway Jesse Evans,
How you going, mate?
Phil and Joe have arrived at Town Hall Police Station, where Jessie and her other runaway friend, Ashley, have been rounded up by city cops.
And Ashley, is it? Yeah. Okay, you've been sending us on a wild goose chase, haven't you? You realise you were reported missing by your mothers? Yeah, your mums have been worried sick about you two.
Mm-hmm.
So why did you two go missing?
I just didn't want to go home.
Why?
Because I knew if I won't be allowed out again, If I stuff up, I won't be allowed out for a week. I hate being grounded.
So where you been staying all this time?
Just a friend's house.
Which is where?
I don't know.
Or you don't want to tell us? Don't you think your mum has a right to know where you are and that you're safe?
I still don't know if she's saying it.
How old are you?
12.
12. Do you know what happens to 12-year-old girls? They roam in the streets. Lots of 12-year-old girls can go missing, never found again.
But it's all still a big joke for these two.
They're not going to be together.
Yeah.
You know? Far away from each other.
Yeah, this is why I run away from home, Mum.
At least Ashley has agreed to return home with her mother, but Jessie is a lot more defiant. She's refusing point blank to ever return home with her mother.
I don't know why she doesn't want to come home. If there is issues there, why she doesn't want to come home, I think she should discuss them to me, not just leave me a note saying, "Dear Mum, I love you."
I know she worries about me. I know she cares. She's my mum. I care about her too, but I can't stand her. Yeah, I'd love to see her once in a while, but I just want to go.
So what, you'd rather go to someone that you don't even know and you probably won't like anyway?
Yeah.
This 12-year-old would prefer to become a ward of the state rather than return home with her mother.
At the moment, I'm infuriated. I'm heartbroken and I'm infuriated. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You know, you got to stay at school. It's the best thing.
But then her mother's friend, Lisa, steps up.
Okay, Jess, these are the options that you've got. Go home with Mum, or you can go home with Lisa. So what do you want to do? You're going to go home with Lisa?
Yeah.
All right.
She's okay, Mum.
Yeah. Okay.
So at least the troubled 12-year-old has somewhere to stay.
I'm more than happy to have Jess at home, and with a bit of TLC or something, I don't know, we'll work it out. We'll get them happy again.
Back in the El Danawi home, Rama's dad, Hussein, is sure she is still alive after almost 3 years.
I don't know why I can feel like she's alive. She's alive. But I feel like she's very close from me. And I'm sure one day she's coming back. She's back. That's my feeling.
As a parent and a grandparent, I can't imagine what it's like for Rama's family not knowing what happened to their little girl. That's why the government has put up a $100,000 award to encourage people to come forward and assist police with information that will close this case and hold someone to account for what they've done. Someone knows something. And I encourage them to contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000 or their local police station to bring forward that piece of evidence, no matter how small, to assist police to close this case.